Hey guys, so I'm back in another video, yes. So this today is gonna be about it's gonna be actually based on two different kind of topics. I have a couple girlfriends that are going through some rough things. Like I have one of them that's going through a really tough breakup and she can't seem to get over it, and so I wanna, help her by giving her some of these tips. And also I have another girlfriend that is in a very, very toxic relationship, like towards physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, and she's currently pregnant with his child. So, I want to throw out some tips there. Hopefully, I can help, my girlfriends and also other, girls too, or even guys, and that. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the how to get over a bad breakup. So, some tips that I think actually do work, because when me and my man were going through problems and we broke up, it's kind of bad to say, but so like he broke up with me because at the time he was really depressed and he felt like he wasn't in love with me anymore. But and we were broken up for 2 months, and I know it's kind of bad to even like throw it out there or to even suggest, but number one, you need distraction, whether it's work, or even talking to guy friends, or what I did and actually worked too was going on a date with my ex-boyfriend, who was actually my first love. That wasn't the best, but at the time I was pregnant with my youngest, and he broke up with me because he wasn't in love with me anymore, and it was when I was at work when that happened. So my mind was just like all over the place. I was so depressed and I was just going crazy, and it was just bad. Like, we were broken up for 2 months, but what I did to get back at him, because I thought he was talking to girls, even though he wasn't. Like, it was just his friends. Like, because he was, talking to these gamer girls, and I was getting jealous, whatever. So I figured that, maybe I should, talk to my ex, and so I did. I reached out to him, and he was currently, broken up with the mother of his children. So we decided to actually go on a date just to get pizza. And of course, me being pregnant, I think I was like 4 months pregnant, and honestly I just wanted a fucking pizza. That's really all I wanted. So we went to one of mine his favorite places, but like, a half hour away, because people around my area know who we both are, and if they saw us, we didn't want to, have any drama or anything. So, we just kind of went like 45 minutes away to go get pizza. And that right there made my man jealous to a fucking T. And cause at first, like, he was talking about like he didn't even want to like be with me at all, and I was just so depressed. Like, I cried for hours and I couldn't even be near him because it just hurt that bad. And he said he wanted to co-parent, but he was still living with me. And I didn't want to kick him out or anything, because I thought, and I figured we were going to get back together just like we are. We've been happily together ever since, but, well, not ever since, but as the whole thing that happened last year. But, number one for girls, get distraction. If the guy that broke up with you says, he's not in love with you, he could be depressed just like my man was. And so, a few things, to help, besides the distraction, is to find a guy who you don't have feelings for, because I didn't have feelings for my ex, even though he did for me. I think he actually still does. That's why we're not friends anymore, but either way. But oh yeah, because, well, okay, I'm just getting off topic, so I don't even want to go there, but okay, so you need to understand that you are better than him, okay, and you need to move on. And I know it's gonna be hard, and it sucks. Trust me, it sucks. I fucking know the feeling. It's all too well. It fucking sucks like a fucking dick, okay? But you need to know your worth, and instead of waiting around for this fucking tool to come back and say, oh, I love you again, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't work like that, okay? Sorry, it does not work like that. You need to, find someone, or just talk to, like, just some of your guy friends you're really close to, and like kind of throw it in his face, like, hey, if you really don't want to be with me and you don't care, or if you don't even want to get back together, I'm gonna go on a date, whether you like it or not, because you're not in love with me anymore, so I'm gonna do what I want. And even if they say, because my man said this to me, you know, go for it, like, I don't care, like, do whatever you want, just like, you know, all guys do, you know, and they keep saying that until you actually go through with it. And so I made sure that I went through with it, okay? And I mean, I was gone for like 3 hours that night. It was from 6 to 9, and I mean, nothing ever happened. We didn't kiss, nothing. Like, literally, I picked him up, we got pizza at our favorite pizza place. We were there for like an hour. And like, since I was pregnant, of course, I wanted pizza. I fucking craved pizza all the fucking time. It was like pizza Lunchables and rice and barbecue. But anyway, staying off topic though. But so that helped, because when I got back, that's when he was starting to, like, he said, you know, if he touched you, you know, I'm gonna fucking kick his ass, blah blah, like, oh, I can't believe you fucking did this, like, you know, if you really truly loved me, you wouldn't fucking do this. But it's like, okay, well, you're the one that said you weren't in love with me anymore, so why do I have to sit here and wait around for God knows how long just for you to realize that you're so in love with me, you want to be with me? Like, no, I didn't want to do that. And I really wanted fucking pizza, and I created this fucking pizza place. It was Beggar's Pizza, and my ex Brad and I, like, we went there, because when we dated back in the day, that was our place. Like, that was when we went for date nights and shit, and I knew that was gonna piss, you know, my man off. So of course, you know, I did that, and it made him realize, or maybe, you know, it just woke him up to, like, damn, like, she really did that. Like, wow, okay. So then we got back together like a couple weeks later. Because ever since then, he was starting to, you know, be more flirtatious with me, and saying, you know, just because I haven't mentioned, you know, my feelings for you doesn't mean I don't, like, just doesn't mean that there's not anything there. And so, but like, back and forth for like 2 months, like, I thought he was playing mind games with me. And even though he lived in my house and he didn't go anywhere, I knew that he wasn't, like, you know, doing anything with other girls, obviously, but I always had suspicion that he was talking to girls, but it wasn't like that. It was just gamer girlfriends. But anyway, off topic. But, you know, go on a date with a guy, whether it's just friends, but make the guy think that, you know, that it's a date, because that's what I made him think. It was just a date. And yeah, nothing happened, which I'm glad nothing happened, because I don't know. But so that actually worked. Another thing is too, is, you know, give yourself more respect and know your worth, because you're worth a lot more than this fucking shit. Like, no girl deserves to go through that kind of bullshit breakup. Like, no, especially when you're with someone from like 1 to 3 years and plus. Like, no, like, it really fucking hurts. And especially if you're still living in the same fucking house or apartment or whatever, like, it sucks. And like, knowing that, you know, he's going out with his friends and families and his family friends, whatever, you know, anything could fucking happen. So that's, like, you know, one tip. And sometimes it can backfire, so, but I'm just saying that, you know, that actually worked for me. So another thing too is to work on yourself, love yourself, and you know, just, I mean, because I had a 2-year-old at the time when this all happened, so, you know, I was working on my relationship with her and getting myself, you know, good too, like with my mental issues. Then, you know, I was thinking in my head, like, okay, we're never gonna get back together because he doesn't love me anymore, blah blah blah. And so, you know, I worked on that, and you know, I was just civil with him, being nice to him, you know, and I mean, going on the date showed him, like, damn, she's really gonna fucking do that, like. And yeah, I get it, like, but like, that was like a month, and like maybe like a month and a half, or maybe a month after he broke up with me. And, you know, the whole entire time, like, he was, like, you know, continuously telling me that we're not gonna get back together, like, I can't be with you, I'm not in love with you, and I can't be with someone I'm not in love with, blah blah blah. But obviously it was because, like, you know, after we got back together, or we talked about it, it was because he was depressed. And it's like, you know, if you were depressed, like, why didn't you talk to me about it, you know? But anyway, yeah, so those are, you know, a few tips that I have, because honestly, because if they're not the one for you, then why? I mean, yes, you may think at the time, like, you know, they're my soulmate, I can't live without them, blah blah blah, but if they're really not your soulmate, then you're wasting your time by, and I understand, because you had so much time and so many good memories with them that it's hard. I understand. Sorry. Freaking chain smoking like a freaking chimney right now, but whatever. So yeah. Another thing is, actually, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about that. But how to know or how to get out of a toxic relationship, that's the next part. Okay, I know this girl who is currently pregnant right now by the guy she's with. But the thing is, he physically beats her, mentally, emotionally, all that. And it sucks because she's pregnant with this kid. And I want you, all you girls, to know that if you are ever with a man that physically beats you, get the fuck away from them. I understand that you're in love with them, but if they keep hurting you, why are you still with them? Like, doesn't make, like, they're just gonna hurt you and the baby, especially, like, and with all the stress that it causes, like, it's not good for baby. You need to realize that you are better than this. Yes, at this time you may think like, oh, no one else wants me, but you know what? Work on yourself and your baby. Like, that's all you need to worry about is you and your baby. That's it. Like, it does not even matter. Like, I know it's hard, but, and also find distraction for that. Find guy friends who you know and trust to get your mind off of this shit, because this piece of shit does not fucking deserve your fucking time or even to be in this baby's life. Like, if he can beat you, he'll beat the baby too. Like, you need to realize that. And like, I'm like mind blown right now because of all the fucking shit. Like, he's such a manipulator. Like, he's just the biggest piece of shit. He's the biggest piece of scum I've ever fucking met in my life. And I hate guys like that. I hate men who beat their women. Does not matter what the fuck the girls do, or even girls, that beat their men in general. Like, it does not matter because they're physically harming you. And I guess some girls are like, I'd rather, get physically beaten than mentally beat. You know what? Either one is bad enough. But physically beat, like, that's, like, they should be in jail. They honestly should. I don't care what you did to make him do that, or what, the guy did to make her do that. No one fucking deserves that fucking shit. No one. So you need to get out of that, because you deserve so much better. Like, you will find someone who is willing to be with you no matter what flaws you have. Like, you're gonna find someone that actually will adore you and love you and want to be with you no matter what happens, no matter what bad shit. Like Toby's my soulmate. We've gone through hell and back and hell and back and hell and back. But no matter what we've done to each other, like, all the bad things we've done to each other, like, he's never ever laid his hands on me, ever. But, I hate to admit it, but I have, assaulted him, like, a couple times. But it was just because I was going through my depression too, and I just wanted to kill myself. Like, the first time, it was because I wanted to kill myself, and he was, like, putting me down, like, my hands, so I wouldn't, because this is when we moved to Montana in 2014, and because I was so depressed, I was away from my friends, my family, and, like, I didn't feel alone because I had my daughter and him, but I was just depressed because I wasn't mentally prepared, because we only had 3 weeks before we moved to Montana. But because I got so depressed, I was trying to kill myself, and then that's when he, strained me, not like in a bad way, or that's like it hurt, but like it pissed me off so bad to where I punched him. And there was another couple occasions where I did it, and I regret it, but I wasn't myself, and it was because mostly it's because I really want to kill myself. I hate saying that, I really do, but I mean, either way, it doesn't matter the excuse. It's a bad thing, and you should never fucking do that. No one deserves to get fucking beat. And I don't know, like, I understand, girls, especially, who are depressed and they feel lonely, but when there's a baby on the way, does not matter. You need to get rid of the fucker, because he's gonna keep doing it, and he will do it to you, the fucking child too. And the child, and like, with the stress of everything, you guys do not deserve that. Like, you and the baby, do not deserve the stress, because it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse. Like, if he's already beating you and you haven't even been together for like a year yet, he's gonna beat, like, I know for a fact he's gonna beat the baby too, especially since he has a record of beating all his girlfriends, you know, in the past. Like, do not be with the fucking piece of shit like that, because you don't fucking deserve it. Like, I don't know what else I can do to, like, tell these girls, like, stop. Like, if they're doing this to you, stop. Like, I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but, like, you need to realize that you're worth more than this. You don't deserve to be crying every day and worrying every day too about your fucking life, about whether, you know, you're gonna die, you know, this one day, or die then, like, you know, and especially when there's a baby on the way too, like, knowing that the baby could die too, with all the especially with the stress when you're this early on too. You do not deserve this. You don't. I mean, I don't care who you are, what you done bad. No one fucking deserves this shit. And this is like going on 16 minutes, but I mean, and sorry, I just keep roaming on, but I don't know. Because I've never been physically beaten any, you know, relationships. I don't know how it's like, but I can only imagine the pain. Like, I mean, not only does it fuck you, you know, fuck with your body, but your emotions and your mentality too. Like, it brings you down so fucking bad. But you ladies, like, need to really, really fucking sit down, like, take a day to yourself and realize, like, is this guy worth it? No, he's not. So what you need to do is find distractions, okay? Go on dates, because these pieces of shit are not fucking worth it. They don't want you, okay? And, you know, they're fucking manipulators, and they just don't care about you. So you need to realize that it's time to move the fuck on. Like, I don't know what else to even say. Like, I mean, it's just so hard, like, to even, like, get through to these girls. Like, I don't even know how to, I mean, that's really all I can think, even, like, suggest, is to, you know, work on yourself, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally, you know, and find a distraction to get away from this guy, and eventually you will meet the love of your life. You will always meet the love of your life. I believe that everybody has a soulmate. Okay? Everyone has a soulmate. And so obviously, like, these guys are not fucking meant for you. You need to realize that, okay? And it's going to 18 minutes now, so I'm gonna let this, you know, I'm gonna let you guys go now. But I mean, that's really all the advice I can give, because I mean, there's so many other fish in the sea. There's so many other fish, and you just need to, you know, realize that and know that you're fucking better than this. That you don't deserve this shit. You don't. You really don't. Like, you are more important than that. You need to realize that. Like, seriously. I love you girls, okay? So knock this shit off, okay? I hope this guys helps you. I really, really hope this helps you guys a lot. So, I mean, that's really all the advice I can give right now. But I mean, if there's any other tips anybody else, you know, has to give, please comment below, you know, so these girls can, you know, have more help. Or even, like, you know, go see a therapist about it too, because I'm not a therapist at all, but, you know, especially, you know, see a therapist, and because they'll give you a lot more better advice than I will. But, you know, it's just something that's been bothering me, and I just decided, you know, to make a video. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it now since it's 19 minutes long. So I really hope that this helps you girls. If not, seek counseling, because they'll help you more and give you a lot more tips on how to move past from this and move on. Don't jump from a guy though right away, like, you know, but you need a distraction, especially, like, whether it's a good guy friend or not. And, you know, for my friend that is going through a bad breakup, make your ex think that you are, like, that you found someone else, because maybe then he'll come back and realize, like, hey, just like, you know, mine did, that, hey, you know, I'm sorry, I was just really depressed, and, you know, I really want to be with you, so, you know, just do that. But alright, I'm gonna let you guys go now. So I hope you guys have a good one, and everybody is watching this, have a good one. But yeah, anybody else is watching this video, if you guys have any more, you know, tips Comment below, please. I need these ladies to really fucking realize and, just realize everything and just get the fuck away from these men because they're pieces of fucking shit. Like, I want to beat their fucking asses myself so bad. But hope you guys have a great day. Have a great Sunday. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye.